What is Adobe Photoshop? Answer. Adobe Photoshop is a computer software application. It is considered as one of the leaders in photo editing software. It allows users to manipulate, crop, resize, and correct colors in digital photos. Adobe Photoshop is raster-based software or vector-based software? Answer. Photoshop is a raster-based software because it works on bitmap images. What does it mean by raster-based software or vector-based software? Bitmaps are made of millions of tiny squares called pixels. We can easily identify a raster of bitmap images by zooming in the image. Raster images are acceptable for digital publication, but it does not perform well in printed objects. Images are saved at a high DPI so that it does not reduce quality during the printing process. Vector images are made of thin lines and curves known as paths. Vector images use mathematical calculations. No matter how much we zoom in or zoom out our image, vector images always appear smooth and seem clear. It has also had some vector tools like bin tool for drawing paths, text tools, and shape tools. Could you tell me some important tool in Adobe Photoshop? Answer. Rectangular marquee tool, M. Red eye tool, J. Gradient tool, G. Eraser tool, E. Clone stamp tool, S. Brush tool, B. Healing brush tool, J. Slice tool, K. Crop tool, C. Magic wand tool, W. Polygon lasso tool, L. Move tool, V. What is gradients? Answer. Gradients are a great way to introduce flashy, eye-catching graphics in your pages. Gradient tool is used to create a smooth blending between two or more colors. What is a clipping mask in Adobe Photoshop? Answer. A clipping mask is created in Photoshop when you use the content of one layer to mask the layers above it. You are basically clipping around the artwork to fit the shape of the object on the layer. How we can create a clipping mask in Adobe Photoshop? Answer. Hold down Alt, position the pointer over the line dividing two layers in the Layers panel, the pointer changes to two overlapping circles, and then click. In the Layers panel, select the top layer of a pair of layers you want to group and choose Layer Create Clipping Mask. Explain Smart Object in Photoshop. Answer. Smart objects are layers that contain image data from raster images, such as Photoshop files. Smart objects preserve an image's sourced content with all its original characteristics, enabling you to perform non-destructive editing to the layer. Explain about the Photoshop work area. Answer. Photoshop work area consists of Application bar, Tools panel, Options bar, Document window, and Panel dock. Application bar, this contains menu bar along with various controls to zoom plus and minus, buttons. Tools panel, this tool has a set of tools for selecting, manipulating images, artwork etc. Options bar, there are various options for currently selected tools. Document window, it shows the current working file. It can be grouped and docked. Panel dock has several panels to modify the images. By default, it has a layer, adjustment, and style panels. What is histogram in Photoshop? Answer. Histograms represent the distribution of tones throughout the image. The histogram shows detail in the shadows, midtones, and highlights. A histogram can help you determine whether an image has enough detail to make a good correction. What are swatches palettes? Answer. Swatch palettes are a set of colors. Colors can be used without remembering the numeric color values from the swatches palettes. What is scope and uses of Adobe Photoshop? Answer. We can use Adobe Photoshop for a wide variety of tasks: color correction in photos, refining scanned photos, printing images, designing logos, page layouts for our blog or site, making GIF animations, working with video clips, working with 3D objects, and much more. We can do many things with the help of Photoshop. Its work is widely used in newspapers, advertisement designing, etc. It is one of the magnificent web designing applications in the world, which is full of astonishment. Photoshop has great scope and its demand is rising day by day in the global design industry. How to achieve black or white with color detail? Answer. Use the lasso tool to carefully select the elements that you want to retain as color. You may even want to feather the selection by a couple of pixels if it looks better. Once you have these selected, invert the selection so that everything except the eyes, lips are selected, then desaturated the layer. If you like this video, then motivate us by doing like, share and subscribe our channel for more updates. Thank you.